All the dignitaries to this Persona Fest 2023, our Honorable Chief Guest, Major General Yogesh Chaudhary, Major General Administration Headquarters, Southern Command, Special Guest of Honor, Padma Shri, Honorable Mr. Madhur Bhandarkar, Film Director and Producer and Script Writer. All these dignitaries will be joining with us very shortly, so we are delighted to welcome all the dignitaries and distinguished guests. May we request, please rise in your seats to welcome the chief guest of today's program, Honorable Major General Yogesh Chaudhary, Major General Administration Headquarters, Southern Command. Please put your hands together. Have a huge round of applause to welcome the chief guest of the program, Major General Yogesh Chaudhary, Major General Administration Headquarters, Southern Command. We take this immense pleasure to welcome Honorable Professor Dr. Vishwashanti sir. It's pleasure to welcome Honorable Professor Mangesh sir to this glorious ceremony at MIT-ADT University. MIT-ADT University Fest is back again with new and bigger events, and we witness Persona Fest in 2020, that huge crowd indulging more than 125 universities, colleges, and more than 20,000 participants in Persona Fest 2020. And now we have the same enthusiasm and rigor for the Persona Fest 2023 as well. So we take this immense pleasure to welcome all the dignitaries. Ladies and gentlemen, this techno-cultural fest titled Persona Fest gives an opportunity to the students to showcase their inner potential. That's the main purpose of this Persona Fest. And the primary motive of Persona Fest is to highlight and celebrate and elaborate on social assembly for a wide reflection of social harmony, richness of culture, and diversity of traditions. And it is to build a platform of stakeholders with wide and varied interest through student participation, networking, and involvement. It is aimed at stimulating the youth to elevate aspirations, and we are so happy to be the part of this magnificent techno-cultural event at MIT-ADT University titled Persona Fest 2023, and we take this great pleasure to welcome all the distinguished dignitaries, Honorable Major General Yogesh Chaudhary, Major General Administration Headquarters, Southern Command. May I request all the members in the audience, please have a huge round of applause to once again welcome Major General Yogesh Chaudhary ji. Deeply delighted to welcome our Founder President, Honorable Dr. Vishwashanti sir. We are also happy to welcome Honorable Professor Dr. Mangesh sir, the Executive President and Vice Chancellor of MIT-ADT University, and all other dignitaries, distinguished guests, and everyone present, all the members in the audience. May I request all the members in the audience to put your hands together to welcome a very renowned Indian film actor, Mr. Aroha Velankar. So I request everyone, please have a huge round of applause to welcome Mr. Aroha Velankar, a renowned Indian film actor. It's a great pleasure to welcome the guest of honor for this program, Mr. Aroha Velankar, at this Persona Fest 2023. We are also happy to welcome a very distinguished guest of honor, Ms. Pooja Shukla. May I request everyone, please have a huge round of applause to welcome Honorable Guest of Honor, Ms. Pooja Shukla, CEO, Founder, Cosmos Global Network, Training Singapore. It's a great pleasure and great privilege and honor to welcome all the dignitaries and distinguished guests for this Persona Fest.
Thank you. Once again, a hearty welcome to all our distinguished dignitaries. We welcome you to Persona Fest 2023. And now, as per the tradition of MIT-ADT University, let us begin our fest with a world peace prayer. For this, may I request everyone to rise in their seats. Dear friends, this world peace prayer is a unique prayer that does not talk about any caste, creed, or religion, but world peace and having harmony in the world. May I request everyone to join their hands, close your eyes, bring the image of the deity and your mother in front of you, and let us get drenched in the serenity of the world peace prayer.
साक्षात् परब्रह्मा नमः। पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। शांति शांति।
धन्यवाद। विश्व शांति प्रार्थना के बाद दोस्तों, हम माता सरस्वती को आवाहन करके हमारी विश्व शांति संगीत कला अकादमी की एक छात्रा सरस्वती वंदना गौड़िया नृत्य रूप में प्रस्तुत करेंगी। Saraswati Vandana in Gaudiya Nritya is the classical dance of Bengal, East and West. This dance style has been revived by Professor Dr. Mahua Mukherjee after 30 years of research. And now let us witness a solo performance on Saraswati Vandana of Gaudiya Nritya by Karnika Datta, student of Vishwashanti Sangeet Kala Academy.
श्वेत पद्मासना देवी श्वेत पुष्पोपशोभिता श्वेतांबरधरा नित्या श्वेत गंधानुलेपना श्वेताक्ष्य सूत्रहस्ता च श्वेत चंदन चर्चिता श्वेत वीणाधरा शुभ्रा श्वेतलंकार भूषिता धवल कमल परे বিহরে আমরি বিমল রজত তনু সুষমা সুন্দর রূপমাধুরী হেরি কি মাধুরী হেরি কি রূপমাধুরী হেরি কি রূপমাধুরী হেরি কি রূপমাধুরী ধবল কমল পরে রে বিধরে আমরি বিমল রজত তনু সুষম সুন্দরী হেরি কি রূপমাধুরী হেরি কি রূপমাধুরী মরি মরি কি বাসভারে রত্ন অলঙ্কার পরি মরি মরি কি বাসভারে রত্ন অলঙ্কার পরি কনক বিনা পিন পয় ধরি, করতে কনক বিনা পিন পয় ধরি, করতে কনক বিনা পিন পয় ধরি, করতে কনক বিনা পিন পয় ধরি। হেরি কি রূপ মাধুরী, হেরি কি রূপ মাধুরী, হেরি কি রূপ মাধুরী। श्वेत पद्मासना देवी, श्वेत पुष्पोपशोभिता, श्वेताम्बरधरा श्वेत गन्धा सूत्रहस्ता च श्वेत चन्दन चर्चिता, श्वेत लंका सीता, सिद्ध गंधर्वैरचर्चिता, सूरदानवैः पूजिता, मुनिभिः सर्वैर्षिभिः ॐ सरस्वत्यै नमः नमः, ॐ सरस्वत्यै नमः नमः, ॐ सरस्वत्यै नमः नमः। जय जय माता मातंगी नमो नमो, जय जय माता भारती नमो नमो, जय 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 माता चित्तरूपा नमो नमो, जय जय माता विश्वरूपा नमो नमो, जय 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 माता महाश्वेता नमो नमो, जय 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 माता बिना पानी नमो नमो, जय 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 माता बासंती नमो नमो, जय 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 माता सरस्वती।
Thank you so much, Karnika, for that performance. I would say a performance full of purity, purity in the expressions, purity in the dance moves, and also for manifesting and letting us know this wonderful Indian classical form that is Gaudiya Nritya, and originated from east and west of Bengal. Thank you once again. And now, dear friends, we shall be witnessing a Kathak performance by our VSK students, that is Tarana. Tarana, which is a rhythmic composition of tal and music in Kathak dance, in which the beauty of rhythm is explained through various movements, combinations, and stances. The Tarana is in Rag Kalavati, sung by Bageshri Vaze, and will be performed by our own students of Vishwashanti Sangeet Kala Academy. Let us have a huge round of applause for this graceful performance by Momita Mukherjee, Ananya Mishra, Divita Kukreja, Shraddha Lakra, Meenal Gaikwad, and Khushi Warang. And now, after this beautiful rendition, let us witness one more performance by the creative performing arts students at MIT School of Holistic Development, guided by Professor Reshma Gosavi. The performance is Krishna Vani. It portrays the teachings of Lord Krishna, health, love, friendship, and happiness. SHD at Kathak and folk dance will be performed by the creative and performing art course students at SHD.
बंसी बजैया नंदलाला कन्हैया बंसी बजैया नंदलाला कन्हैया मोही छेड़ा सावरे सुन सुन मासे लगी खेला दावरे जाके यशोदा से कह दूंगी रे कान्हा सोचा सुनाओ जो तेरी मुरली चली रे चली पिया मुरी वो जुल्मी चढ़ गई तेरी पे तेरी
कहते हैं संसार में हर रोग का उपाय है। यदि आप अपने शरीर से प्रेम करते हैं तो व्यायाम कीजिए, यदि आप श्वास से प्रेम करते हैं तो प्राणायाम कीजिए, यदि आप अपनी आत्मा से प्रेम करते हैं तो ध्यान कीजिए, किंतु यदि आप अपने जीवन से परमात्मा से प्रेम करते हैं तो सबसे प्रेम करते रहिए। अत्यंत महत्वपूर्ण और आवश्यक है। इस प्रेम से अच्छी ना कोई औषधि है, ना कोई आसन, इससे अच्छा ना कोई व्यायाम है, ना कोई प्राणायाम। ये प्रेम बड़े से बड़ी समस्या का हल निकाल सकता है। प्रेम बड़े से बड़े संकट को आपसे दूर कर सकता है। ये प्रेम आप जीवन जीना सिखाता है, क्योंकि ये प्रेम ही जीवन का वास्तविक सार है।
आ
वो मित्रता क्या जिसमें आपका कोई मतलब, वो प्रेम क्या जिसमें आपका कोई स्वार्थ। ये दो भाव ऐसे हैं जिसमें आपको कुछ चाहिए नहीं होता, देना होता। आपका समय, आपकी भावनाएं, आपका सुख कुछ मांगने के लिए करोगे तो वो मित्रता कैसे, कुछ पाने के लिए करोगे तो वो प्रेम कैसे। वैसे भी देखा जाए तो जो प्रेम करते हैं उन्हें कुछ पाने की आवश्यकता ही नहीं।
मरोड़ी कलाई भोरी, मरोड़ी कलाई भोरी, हाँ कलाई भोरी, हाँ मरोड़ी कलाई से घर वाला जैसे गुलाबी गाल मोहे रंग।
प्रेम संसार का सबसे पवित्र बंधन है, पर सच पूछो तो ये बंधन से मुक्ति है, स्वतंत्रता है। नहीं समझे? समझाता हूं। यदि कोई आपका प्रेम ठुकरा दे, यदि कोई आपका प्रेम समझ ही ना पाए तो क्या होगा? कुछ उदास हो जाएंगे, कुछ छल करके प्रेम पाना चाहेंगे, तो कुछ बलपूर्वक प्रेम पर अधिकार करना चाहेंगे। किंतु यह आवश्यक नहीं कि जिससे आप प्रेम करते हो उसे भी आपसे प्रेम। मन बड़ी ही विचित्र कृति है ये मन। शरीर के किस अंग में बसता है कोई नहीं जानता, किंतु संपूर्ण शरीर इस मन की इच्छा साकार करने के लिए प्रयास करता रहता है। अब यदि मन कुछ खाने का करे तो व्यक्ति उसकी मनोउपनों की इच्छा साकार करने का माध्यम ढूंढता रहता है। यदि मन किसी को शत्रु समझ ले तो व्यक्ति उसे नष्ट करने का हर संभव प्रयास करता है। यदि मन किसी से प्रेम करे तो उसकी प्रसन्नता के लिए हर सीमा लांघने के लिए सज्ज रहता है। परंतु जीवन सुखद हो इसके लिए आवश्यक है कि मन खाली हो। इस बांसुरी की भांति भीतर कुछ भी नहीं, न राग है न द्वेष, तब भी तार छेड़ने पर स्वर निकलता है। इसी प्रकार मन को भी भावनाओं से मुक्त रखना आवश्यक है। स्मरण रखिए, मन में कुछ भर के जियोगे तो मन भर के जी नहीं पाओगे।
So may we take this moment to once again applaud for this divine and soulful performance, Nritya Natika, Kathak and folk dance combination by SHT. Thank you very much, dear students. And now, ladies and gentlemen, may we also take this proud moment to welcome Honorable Padma Shri Madhur Bhandarkar ji. He is the special guest at Persona Fest 2023, a decorated and well-renowned film critic and film director, Honorable Padma Shri Madhur Bhandarkar ji. We welcome you, sir, at Persona Fest 2023. Persona Fest, the biggest techno-cultural fest at MIT-ADT University. This grandeur preparation that you can see across the campus wasn't possible without the ardent involvement of our dear students. So let us all watch a behind-the-scenes video on the preparation of Persona 2023. May we please have the BTS video on Persona Fest preparation.
सभी जुबा है हम हैं हजारों में, अब की कमी जरा है, हर चीज खास है, अब है जो है वो समा है, तुम रह सकी तो रबा है, अब है जो है वो समा है, तुम रह सके ऐसी जी, अब चाहे जिंदगी जी, अब चाहे जिंदगी है। पहनी हमें सजा है, हम हैं बाजारों के, सबकी नजर यहाँ है, हर चीज राज है। अब है जो है वो समा है, तुम रह सकी तो रबा है। अब है जो है वो समा है, तुम रह सके ऐसी जीत अब चाहे जिंदगी, ऐसी जीत अब चाहे जिंदगी है।
Ladies and gentlemen, this Persona Fest 2023 is an event to create a setting for the student to test their intellectual and artistic expertise, simultaneously to open a stage for sharing mutual experiences, skills and talents in the field of culture, literature and other activities on a common platform. And the event aims to showcase and promote and document the traditions and cultural heritage with wealth resources of India through exhibits, competition involving talents of young generations. The event forges new bond of friendships, reinforce the old ones, learn some, teach some, and all in all have a flair. The vibrant events are to be held in celebrating the spirit of participation from various prestigious institutions and universities. And now these events will complement our efforts to make this festival a grand success. Once again, we are delighted to welcome all the distinguished dignitaries and all the members in the audience to this inaugural ceremony of Persona Fest 2023.
Thank you very much, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, after all these beautiful performances, we would like to request our dignitaries to take the seats on the dais. We invite on the stage our chief guest of the program, Honorable Major General Yogesh Chaudhary ji, Vishishta Seva Medal, Major General Administration, Headquarters Southern Command. A special guest of honor, Padma Shri, Honorable Mr. Madhur Bhandarkar ji, film director, producer, and a script writer. We also welcome Honorable Professor Dr. Vishwanath Karad sir, founder, Mayur's MIT Group of Institutions and president of MIT Art, Design and Technology University. Our guest of honor, Ms. Pooja Shukla, CEO, founder of Cosmos Global Network. We also invite on the stage a renowned film actor, Honorable Mr. R.O. Velankar. We also welcome Honorable Executive President and Vice Chancellor, Professor Dr. Mangesh Karad sir. We would also like to welcome on the stage Honorable Director of Vitcom and ICT, Professor Dr. Sunita Karad Madam, Honorable Registrar, Dr. Mahesh Chopde, the conveners of the program, Dr. Rajneesh Kaur Sajdev, Dr. Virendra Shetty, and Dr. Nachiket Thakur. I'd like to request all other deans and directors to take the seats on the dais. We once again request all the deans and the directors to come on the stage and take the seat. Thank you very much. At the outset, I would like to take this honor and privilege to request our Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor, Professor Dr. Anand Chakradev, to deliver a welcome address.
Good evening, everyone. It's my privilege and pleasure to welcome all the dignitaries on the dais for this 5th Persona Festival, which is unique in its own kind, and it's the only festival in this part of the city which has amalgamation of art, technology, culture, design, and all other activities in one festival, which happens for 4 consecutive days. After a gap of 3 years, we are again reinitiating this tradition of MIT Art, Design and Technology University to have this mega event in the presence of luminaries which are present on the dais. On behalf of management of MIT-ADT University, on my personal behalf, on behalf of my deans, directors, faculty, staff, I welcome all the dignitaries who are on the dais. See the beauty of this dais. We have Major General Yogesh Chowdhury, VSM, who is head of administration, heading administration, a man in uniform. Thank you very much, sir, for gracing this occasion. We also have another person, Padma Shri, renowned director, Shri Madhur Bhandarkar ji, who has also graciously been here. So I welcome Madhur Bhandarkar ji also. We have Srimati Pooja Shukla on the dais, and our own student and actor of Indian cinema, Aroha Velankar. Of course, I welcome our guru, founder of this wonderful organization, Dr. Vishwanath Karad sir. He is our mentor. I also welcome our Vice Chancellor, Dr. Mangesh Karad sir, Dr. Sunita Karad madam, and all other deans, directors who are present here on the dais of the dais. This is a mega event, as I said, and after a gap of 3 years of COVID, we are reinitiating this activity once again. As the name suggests, we as a university itself is an integration of art, design, technology, culture on one side, and humanities, sociology, philosophy on the other side. We run programs which have integration of all these activities, and our students get benefit of all these programs and the facilities which we are providing on this campus. So they come here to become engineer, they come here to become management professional, they come here to become designer. But at the same time, they become something else also through various programs and various events which we run on this campus in the form of electives, in the form of workshops, in the form of various activities which happen in terms of immersion on this campus. So a student who joins here for engineering may take up guitar as elective, may take up acting as an elective. And that is the beauty of this campus. That is the beauty of integrating art, design and technology under the one roof. And that is where the events like Persona Fest give a platform to all our students and the students of Maharashtra to come here and perform and show their talent. So there are events, there are technical events, there are quizzes, there are cultural events, there are competitions, there is fashion show, there are so many events for the students who have joined, because I know many students who were not part of this activity because we were not doing it for last 3 years, and there are some students who are here for the first time. Only 4th year students understand what Persona is all about. So for all those students, I want to brief that this is the only event where you have that opportunity to showcase your talent, show what you are, show what you want to become. I'm sure the performances which you have seen prior to this inauguration, formal inauguration, that was a mix of group, that group was a mix of students from all categories of programs which we run. So this is a unique event. This is an event which talks about our personality as a university. This is an event which talks about us. This is an event which talks about our students. And that's why this is a golden opportunity for all my student friends to come here and perform. In past four persona events, there were many luminaries who have come here, presented, who have occupied the stage, who have guided our students, and students have got immensely benefited out of that. This year also, in next 3 days, there will be many actors, many technocrats, many business leaders, many management professionals will come here, deliver speeches, take part in the activity as judges, and allow students to showcase their talent. So this is a golden stage set for all the students, and we are in the formal inauguration of this Persona Fest 2023. So on behalf of all the senior management of the university, I once again welcome all the dignitaries on the dais, and I request the anchor to take this program forward. Thank you all the students for joining this event, and let's hope that in next 3 days we'll have a lot of fun, full of energy. Please enjoy the event out of this event.
Thank you very much for that welcome address, sir. I would now like to request all the dignitaries to proceed to lighting of the lamp and Saraswati Puja. Keeping in mind the Indian tradition, a lot of importance has been given to the lighting of lamp. It is believed that lighting lamp purifies the environment and invites the divine waves to the premises. Adhering to this tradition, we would like to start this program with the lighting of the lamp. Much. We would now like to take this opportunity to felicitate and welcome our guest today. I would like to take this opportunity to request Honorable Founder President Professor Dr. Vishwanath sir to felicitate our guest today. I would like to request him to felicitate our chief guest, Honorable Major General Yogesh Chaudhary, Vishishta Seva Medal, Major General Administration, Headquarters, Southern Command. I would like to request the audience to give a huge round of applause to our Honorable Chief Guest, Honorable Major General Yogesh Chaudhary ji. Thank you very much. I once again like to request Honorable Professor Dr. Vishwanath Karat sir, to felicitate our special guest of honor, Honorable Mr. Madhur Bhandarkar ji. A huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. A renowned Indian film director, Honorable Shri Madhur Bhandarkar ji. It's indeed a privilege and honor to have you here, sir. Thank you very much for being here. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, to our special guest of honor. Thank you very much. I now request our Executive President and Vice Chancellor, Professor Dr. Mangesh Karat sir, to felicitate Ms. Pooja Shukla, CEO, founder of Cosmos Global Network. We request Honorable Professor Dr. Sunita Karat Madam to felicitate Honorable Ms. Pooja Shukla. Can we please have a huge round of applause? Thank you very much. I once again request Honorable Professor Dr. Mangesh Karat sir to felicitate our next guest, Mr. Aro Velankarji, Indian film actor. Can we please have a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for Honorable Mr. Aro Velankar. We are very happy to bring it to your kind notice that he is an MIT alumni. Indeed, our honor and privilege for all of us. Thank you so much. Let's begin with the very first address. We are very honored to have Mr. Aroha Velankar with us. Before we request him to address the gathering, I would like to request our technical team to play an AV.
Aroha Velankar, born on 14 November 1989 in Pune, Maharashtra, is an actor by profession. He did his graduation from MIT School of Engineering, Pune. He is an engineer but always dreamed about his career in acting and model, so he started his career as a theatre artist. His professional career started with the movie Reggae in 2014. Later, he was seen in many blockbuster Marathi movies like Hostel Days, Te Aat Divas and Funeral. In 2015, he received Dada Saheb Phalke Award for his performance in the film Reggae. In 2019, Aroha became the part of Big Boss Marathi, and since then, he has received a great recognition and love from people. We are honored to have such an eminent personality among us for India's biggest techno-cultural fest, MIT-ADT's Persona 2023.
Let's request Honorable Mr. Aro Velankar to address the gathering.
थँक्यू व्हेरी मच. माझ्या पाठीमा एकदा जोरात म्हणा, भारत माता की, भारत माता की, भारत माता की. Thank you so much. Sir, I would like to tell you one small story. 16 years ago, there was a rocket. He knew he was a rocket. He just didn't have any ammunition with him. And he was waiting for some direction, some motivation, some tilt, inclination, some liquid nitrogen filled with values, talent. And तो दारुगोळा मला इन्स्टिट्यूटने दिलाय सर. And to come here as, I would say, one of the people who share stage with these biggies is a real honor for me. So thank you so much for that. I will just say this because we have Major General Yogesh Chaudhary here, and I really look up to, army people. I myself come from an army background. Sir, few years ago when I won my first acting award in this institute, there was someone who told me what is service to country. And from that time, I have been trying my level best to do something for this country in my own way. He told me, what is service to country? He said, knowledge of self, career choice based on knowledge of self, and excellence in that career choice. And I've been trying to do that in my small way. Having said this, I would leave all the talking to all these dignitaries on stage. Dr. V.D. Karat sir, thank you so much. Major General Yogesh Chaudhary sir, thank you so much. Madhur Bhandarkar sir, thank you so much. Mangesh Karat sir, thank you so much for all your service, for all your motivation, and great people that you are. मी खूप छोटा माणूस आहे तुमच्या समोर बोलण्यासाठी, म्हणून तुमचा जास्त वेळ घेणार नाही. जाता जाता एवढंच सांगेन, मी आजही कॉलेजमध्ये येतो कारण मला असं वाटतं माझ्याकडे बघून 4 मुलांनी या क्षेत्राकडे वळावं. सो इथे जमलेल्या सगळ्या माझ्या तरुण मित्रमैत्रिणींना एवढंच सांगेन की तुम्हाला जे आवडतंय ते करा, पॅशनेटली करा, अजिबात हार मानू नका. आणि कधी तुम्हाला गरज पडली तर हे इन्स्टिट्यूट, तुमचे मेंटर्स, टीचर्स, रेखा सुगंधी सारख्या कल्चरल कोऑर्डिनेटर्स तुमच्यासोबत आहेतच. थँक्यू सो मच. जय हिंद, जय महाराष्ट्र. थँक्यू सो मच.
Thank you very much, sir, for that address. Thank you so much. Let us now proceed. We also have amongst us Honorable Ms. Pooja Shukla, CEO, founder of Cosmos Global Network. Before we request her to address the gathering, I would like to request our technical team to play the AV.
Mrs. Pooja Shukla is a social entrepreneur who is a CEO and founder of Cosmos Global Network and La Vida Training Singapore. She is one of the Asia's most prominent and sought after keynote speaker and a purpose coach. Her contribution to individuals and to organizations on purpose building and discovery is a tale fit for centuries. Pooja firmly believes in seeking purpose and meaning in life. She has won many prestigious awards globally as a global iconic influencer, Singapore's Best Life Coach 2021 and 2022, and Singapore's Finest and Most Trustworthy Coach 2022. We are indeed honored to have such an eminent personality among us for India's biggest techno-cultural fest, MIT-ADT's Persona 2023.
Thank you very much. May I now please request Madam to address the gathering.
Namaste, namaskar, kasa ahat tumi. Thank you so much for having me on this stage, together with all these honorable members, people who have contributed, yes, to the industry, to the country, and to its people like yourselves. I'm Pooja, I'm from Singapore. I'm really glad to be here, but I must say that from all the stages I've spoken at, this one really made me want to dance. I've had a great performance viewing all of you guys and all the enthusiasm that you've had on this stage and the 3 days to come. I'm a believer in purpose building. I believe that we should be building impactful businesses together and as one. Your school represents many values, and of which I think I find a lot of similarities. I've been doing work for the past 10, 20 years now in the field of purpose building with passion. Contributing together with our passion, immersed with our education and enthusiasm in the fields of science, technology, and culture is really going to bring us forward. I always preach on every stage that we are one alone, we are two together, but as a whole, we are a cosmos. If we put all our strengths together, if we pull all our resources and supports together, there is nothing that we cannot achieve. We might all come from different personas, which is what this whole festival is about, but at the end of the day, I truly believe that all of us will move forward with purpose in our lives. And I'm very glad that this university advocates just that. So thank you so much for having me, and I'm wishing you the best 3 days forward.
Thank you very much for that wonderful address, ma'am. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, maverick filmmaker Madhur Bhandarkar is known for his critically realistic box office successful films like Chandni Bar, Page 3, Corporate, Traffic Signal, Fashion, Heroine, Indu Sarkar, and his latest OTT hit, Bubbly Bouncer and India Lockdown. His films have made a deep impact in the society and film admirers. The winner of 5 national awards and Padma Shri awardee, please welcome the very talented filmmaker Madhur Bhandarkar ji with a huge round of applause. We would now like to request our technical team to play an AV on Honorable Madhur Bhandarkar ji.
Madhur Bhandarkar, born on 26 August 1968 in Mumbai, Maharashtra, is an Indian film director, film critic, script writer and producer. After working with many filmmakers, he made his directorial debut with Tri Shakti. He is known to create realistic films that receive critical acclaim and box office success. The drama film Chandni Bar won him the National Film Award for Best Film on Social Issues. He has received the National Film Awards for Best Feature Film and Best Director for Page 3 and Traffic Signal respectively. Movie Fashion garnered him several accolades including National Film Award, Filmfare Awards nominations for Best Director and Best Screenplay. In 2016, Madhurji was honored with the Padma Shri, the 4th highest civilian honor by the Government of India. We are indeed honored to have such an eminent personality at India's biggest techno-cultural fest, MIT-ADT's Persona 2023.
Thank you very much. Before we confer the Persona of the Year Award 2023, I would like to request Professor Sneha Vagatkar to read the citation.
Thank you very much. Respected and Honorable Shri Madhur Bhandarkar ji, you are among the top film directors, scriptwriters, and producers in our nation. You have demonstrated exceptional talent, passion, and technical mastery in your work by consistently producing films that captivate and enthrall audiences. Your ability to bring stories to life on the big screen, combined with your passion for filmmaking, has earned your recognition as one of the most talented and innovative directors of our time. Sir, it is remarkable that in 2016, you were awarded with the Padma Shri, the 4th highest civilian award by the Government of India. You were nominated as the Society member of the Satyajit Ray Film and Television Institute by the Information and Broadcasting Ministry. You also received the Bharat Gaurav Award at the UN Hall in New York. In April 2017, you were invited to represent India at BRICS Film Festival, and recently in 2019, you received an award for Filmfare Middle East at Muscat for your path-breaking direction in Indian cinema. In recognition of this remarkable accomplishments, it is with great pleasure and delight that we present you this citation of honor at Persona Fest 2023 at MIT-ADT University.
Thank you very much, Sneha. And I request Honorable Professor Dr. Vishwanath Karat, sir, to confer Persona of the Year Award 2023 to Honorable Shri Madhur Bhandarkarji. Can we please have a huge round of applause to special guest of honor, Honorable Shri Madhur Bhandarkarji. Year Award 2023. A round of applause, please, to the talented filmmaker, Honorable Mr. Madhur Bhandarkarji. With great pleasure, we would like to request you to address the gathering. Yes.
Good evening, everybody. All the dignitaries, honorable on the dais, and the lovely students over here, media friends. Thank you so much, sir, Karat Saab, for honoring me with such a lovely award. It's always a great achievement when you receive award, when you get encouraged by the people, media, critics, everybody, for your work you do, for the kind of cinema I make. Whenever I come to colleges, I always have one regret, that myself as a filmmaker today, I never got a chance to be in the college, because I know for the fact, I'm being very honest in my life, I've been saying time and again, I've always been a school dropout. So I didn't get the opportunity, but I always go to colleges across India, globally also, speak about how it's important for student to learn. I came from a situation, from a very low class family at one point. The circumstances became such that I became a video cassette library boy, delivering video cassette home to home. घर घर में जाके video cassette देता था मैं, and then the journey began, and those situations took me to a different perspective to become a filmmaker. I'm being a film buff from the childhood. बचपन से मैंने पिक्चर ही देखी है और कुछ काम नहीं किया है. वीडियो कैसेट से वहाँ से जाके फिल्म का मुझे एक जो मेरा लाइफ का जर्नी मुझे मिला, it was very important. Though I didn't go to college, a school dropout, but I always had this flair. I was an avid book reader. I used to read a lot. All kind of books I used to read. Film magazines, Reader Digest, novels, everything. That really got me the perspective to the world, the knowledge I had. And then the journey started. I want to become a filmmaker. A lot of people discouraged me. He said, "You are not an educated person. How you will become a filmmaker? It's not very easy." And I came from a film backdrop where I don't have any contacts in the film industry. and I wanted to become a filmmaker. And the struggle started, and been long. It has been this year 22 years I have been making film. From Chandni Bar to today India lockdown has been a great journey for me. I believed in myself. I thought the kind of movies I want to make, I will make that. All the movies, the love you all have given me, Chandni Bar, Page 3, Corporate, Fashion, Heroine, recently the success, Bubbly Bouncer, India Lockdown has been huge for me. My national awards, my commercial success, my Padam Shri, it's all because of y'all, all because of the audience, the love I get, the affection I get across the globe, wherever I go. Because I always see cinema is mirror to society, and my cinema is definitely has a perspective. People think about it. People do sometimes feel uncomfortable also with my movies. They feel कि मधुर बहुत सच्चाई दिखाता है, बहुत रियलिटी दिखाता है, हकीकत दिखाता है. But that's the perspective of a line and the kind of movies I want to make. So I always feel that as a student, any field you go, you have to believe in yourself, believe in conviction. There are a lot of people who will write you off. There are a lot of people who will discourage you. There are a lot of people who will make fun of you. But then, strong gut feeling, okay, I'll do it. I want to make it here. In any field I'm talking about, not about the film industry. तो वो बहुत ज़रूरी है रखना अपने आप में विश्वास. And like I always say, do what you want, what you feel exactly you want to do. That will be your passion, that will be your goal. So my best wishes to all the students over here, in all the field, whatever you do, whatever you want to achieve in life, go all out, be strong, believe in conviction, and my best wishes to the entire team and the college organization, Karat Sahab, everybody. Thank you so much for once again inviting me here. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Maharashtra.
Thank you very much for that inspirational speech. A round of applause, everyone, to Honorable Shri Madhur Bhandarkar ji. We would like to mention one thing here. He was in Lucknow and Ayodhya. He came to Pune just to attend this program. So round of applause. Thank you very much, sir, for being here. Tonight he is going back to Mumbai. Thank you. Let us proceed. It is our pleasure and privilege to have Honorable Major General Yogesh Chaudhary with us today for this inaugural ceremony. Let's once again have a huge round of applause to our chief guest of the program, Honorable Major General Yogesh Chaudhary ji. We would now like to request our technical team to play an AV on Honorable Major General Yogesh Chaudhary.
Major General Yogesh Chaudhary is currently posted as MG Administration, Discipline and Vigilance of HQ Southern Command, the oldest and the largest command of Indian Army, covering more than 40% of Indian landmass spread over 19 states and 4 union territories. The General Officer is therefore directly responsible for the operational readiness, administration and training of more than 130,000 active soldiers in the Southern Command. Born and brought up in Delhi and an economics honours graduate from the prestigious Delhi University, having joined the Indian Army at an early age, the General Officer pursued the MSc and MPhil degrees as an Army officer from Osmania University and is currently a PhD scholar in Defence and Strategic Studies from Meerut University. Major General Yogesh Chaudhary has served the length and breadth of the country in his illustrious career and has done all competitive and prestigious courses in the Army to include Staff College, Higher Command and the most coveted National Defence College course, which is considered to the highest qualification in armed forces. Bulk of his postings have been in insurgency and terrorist-affected areas of India. Known for his counter-insurgency skills, he has tenanted critical command appointments deployments in Assam, Manipur, and Nagaland in the northeast during the peak of terrorist movements there. As a colonel, he has commanded his regiment in the northeastern sector, wherein his unit received maximum gallantry awards and citations for brave performances. As a brigadier, the general officer has commanded a brigade in the most testing times in Kashmir Valley along the line of control in counter-terror operations. The Uri incident, on which the famous Bollywood film is based, happened during this time, and thereafter the surgical strikes by Indian Army to teach the enemy a lesson were also done in this tenure. Restoration of situation, helping the Awam and motivating the youth in Kashmir have been his hallmark. Based on his initiatives, famous Bollywood star Miss Dia Mirza and former Indian cricketer captain Mohammad Azharuddin have worked with him in Kashmir Valley to save the youth from drugs, terrorism and unemployment. He has also handed critical and important appointments of Deputy Director General Operations and has been responsible for modernization and procurements in Indian Army, steering the same under mission Atmanirbhar Bharat at Army headquarters. In addition, he has also been an instructor in the 2 Army institutions for officers training. Major General Yogesh Chaudhary is a keen sportsman with hockey, volleyball, horse riding and Himalayan car rallies being his favorite sports. These days, he is a known golfer as well. For his dedicated and selfless services to the nation, he has been awarded 4 times by the Honorable President and Government of India. We are indeed honored to have such an eminent personality as our guest of honor for India's biggest technocultural fest, MIT-ADT's Persona 2023.
Thank you very much. Now, before we request Honorable Professor Dr. Vishwanath Karad sir to confer Persona Award of the Year 2023, I would like to request Dr. Ashok Ghuge to read the citation.
Thank you very much. Respected Honorable Major General Yogesh Chaudhary ji, Vishisht Seva Medalist, Sir, you have demonstrated exceptional meritorious service in a duty of a great responsibility as MG administration, discipline and vigilance of the Headquarters Southern Command, the oldest and the largest command of the Indian Army. As the General Officer, you are directly responsible for the operational readiness, administration and training of more than 130,000 active soldiers in Southern Command. Sir, you have served the length and breadth of the country in your illustrious career and have successfully completed all competitive and prestigious courses in the Army, such as the Staff College, Higher Command, and the most coveted National Defense College course, which is considered to be the highest qualification in the armed forces. As a colonel, you have commanded your regiment in the northeastern sector, wherein your unit received maximum gallantry awards and citation for brave performances. Your efforts to improve the situation, support the AWAM, and inspire Kashmiri youth have received immense praise. You have also handled critical and important appointments of Deputy Director, General Operations. You have been responsible for modernization, procurements in Indian Army, steering the same under mission Atmanirbhar Bharat at Army Headquarters. For your dedicated and selfless service to the nation, you have been awarded 4 times by the Honorable President and the Government of India. In recognition of your exceptional contribution, we present to you the citation of honor at Persona Fest 2023 at MIT-ADT University. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Ghuge. I now request Honorable Professor Dr. Vishwanath Karad sir and Honorable Professor Dr. Mangesh Karad sir to confer Persona of the Year Award to our chief guest of today's program. Huge round of applause for our chief guest. address the gathering.
Respected and Honorable Dr. Vishwanath Karad Dr. Mangesh Karad Vice Chancellor, MIT-ADT, Vice Chancellor Sahab, Padam Shri Madhur Bhandarkar, and guest of the evening, Madam Pooja Shukla, academicians, the faculty of MIT-ADT, friends from the media, and present here in large numbers, my dear students. I'm really honored and privileged to be a part of Persona 2023 here today. And before I say anything else, let me tell you that I am highly mesmerized by the synchronized cultural performances which were given. It reminded me of my army training. It appeared as if all these students had been trained so well that by the exchange of glances of the eyes, the entire group was functioning in a very synchronized manner. Hats off to this performance, and this speaks volumes of the training and the culture that is being imbibed amongst the students here at the MIT-ADT. This moment, which I see as of now, is, in my opinion, a very blessed event. It's a very blessed moment. To begin with, we have the blessings of Dr. Vishwanath Karad, whose vision and dream has brought all of us together over here. His vision and dream is being pursued by Dr. Mangesh Karad with his team of academicians who are wanting to pay back to the society and develop the country as such. We have the presence of the people from the art and creativity, the best of our times, Madam Shri Madhur Bhandarkar ji. Then we have Pooja Shukla present over here, who represents not only women empowerment, but also tells us that progress and prosperity today has become gender neutral. But above all this lies the enthusiasm and the energy of the large number of students who are present here. This youth who is present here is the future. In addition to this, you will find certain guys in uniform like me floating all around over here, trying to provide a safe and secure environment for all of you to pursue your hobbies. The analogy that I wish to draw from this example is that we all have a very specific role to play in the development of the nation. We all have specific course of action which we are required to do. The only need is that this entire actions have to be synchronized and progressed jointly as a whole of society approach and as a whole of nation approach, so that India can reach the aspired dream of becoming a superpower by 2047 when we complete 100 years of our existence. I would also like to mention here that when I entered and met Dr. Vishwanath Karad, in my terminology, I was always refer India as a superpower by 2047 and all those things. But when I met Dr. Karad, I intend to change my terminology and call it Vishwa Guru by 2047, which Dr. Karad has just mentioned over here to me. For me personally, it's a very nostalgic moment. Just 3 decades or 30 years down the lane, as a student in Delhi University, I was on the other side of the fence, always wanting to attend such festivals and waiting for the speech of chief guest to finish and the guest of honors to finish so that the cultural performances could start. But here I am today amongst you, talking to this youth who are the future of our country. So when we talk of India to become a Vishwa Guru by 2047, what do we foresee? A quick global scan would highlight few things which I would just like to reiterate without posing any heavy data on you. First and foremost, we are at the cusp of transformation from a developing nation to a developed nation. Very soon, by 2047, that is the envisioned vision, India should be transforming from a developing country to a developed nation. Today, the global situation is not very stable. All of us know that. The Russia-Ukraine war has prolonged beyond a point, and it has drained the economy of half of the Europe. There are failed economies in our neighborhood, Sri Lanka, Pakistan, Middle East, Venezuela. However, what has withstood the test of time is perhaps the Indian nationhood. What has come out of this dark sea is the Indian nationhood. Today, India is striving to achieve its place on the global platform and in the Committee of Nations. Remember, only a powerful nation can ensure that peace and prosperity prevails for all its citizens. The success of all of you lies when the nation becomes powerful. It is said, Shama shobhti us bhujang ko jiske paas garal ho. Garal implies power. Garal implies poison or the capability to dictate things. Shama shobhti us bhujang ko jiske paas garal ho. Uska kya jo danthin vishrahit vineet saral ho. A weaker nation can have no place of prosperity and development. So the nation has to be strong, for which the contribution of all of you is essential. Now, as far as the youth are present over here, all I would like to tell them is, I would not give them any academic advice because there are adequate number of teachers, professors, deans, etc. present over here who are willing to teach them the academics. Couple of advices for all of them. First and foremost, the youth must have a dream. As Madhurji said, there is a dream that is required to be had. And this dream is required to be pursued with passion. I had a dream of joining the army. I was the only son in the family. My father was a senior bureaucrat in the government of India. He was a senior IAS officer. He wanted me to pursue the family line and become an IAS. But I had the dream of joining the army, and here I stand in front of you today after 30 years of service. In order to pursue a dream, all that is required is you need a guru and a mentor. Without a guru or a mentor, you cannot reach the dream. It will be a shortcut. You will not be able to achieve the actualities. It is said, Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurudev Maheshwaraha. So it is the guru which can take us all forward and take us to our envisioned dream. So have a guru, pursue a dream, and reach where you wish to reach. Secondly, I would also like to tell the students that you have to work hard. The only difference in an ordinary and an extraordinary person is this 5-letter word extra. And how do you achieve this extra? By just putting in little bit of extra effort on a daily basis. I am yet to come across a person who has ever died of hard work. Nobody has ever died of hard work in this world. आपने सुना होगा, वो लड़का बहुत शराब पीता था, वो चल बसा, वो मर गया. वो लड़का बहुत ड्रग्स पीता था या ड्रग्स यूज करता था, वो नहीं रहा, वो चला गया. वो लड़का गाड़ी बहुत तेज चलाता था, वो नहीं रहा, वो चला गया. कभी आपने किसी से ऐसा सुना है कि ये लड़का बहुत पढ़ाई करता था और ये नहीं रहा? ऐसा नहीं होगा. So hard work is something which you have to always put in. Continue with this and you will definitely achieve success. All successful people who you see on the dais today are not that we have been para-dropped from somewhere and we have come from the skies in the present form. We have all struggled our way through, we have all found our places, and that is how we have reached this zenith. Then I would also like to talk something on the social media and the peer pressure with which the current generation is actually undergoing as of now. I am not an opposer of social media. We all use it for the technology and for the progress. But please, it is very good to be a tech-savvy person, but you should not be a slave to the social media, and especially the peer pressure. Today, if on a group of the college group, any of the student posts a photo of his going abroad, the student comes back at home and tells his parents, वो देखिए उसके मम्मी पापा उसे abroad ले गए हैं, आप हमारे लिए क्या कर रहे हैं? So this social media and the peer pressure has to be utilized to the best of the capability and not just, become a slave to this entire thing. Fourth thing I would like to tell you is that all of you must develop the habit of playing a sport. A sport could be anything. It is not necessary that you have to play a team game. Even if you start running on a daily basis, that is good enough. Every day you must have a desire to beat your previous day's record and achieve faster. Either you should increase the distance or you should reduce the timings. It is this running, it is this sport which develops your mental faculty and coincides it with your dreams. You will never find any struggle coming through if you are a sports person. So pursue a passion of sport and definitely take it forward. And last advice to the students would be that you must always help the needy. Anybody who is in need, you must help. Do something for the society in whatever little form you can. Even if it is picking up a polythene from the street or picking up a polythene from somewhere in the university and putting it in the dustbin, that also is a social service which you must follow. So all these aspects, I thought I will just stress upon the students over here, and I'm sure with the cultural values, ethos that are being imbibed in the MIT-ADT, all of you will move forward. Some of them would be wanting to join the armed forces or wanting to join the army. Well, as you all know, Indian Army is spread across the length and the breadth of the country. Right from Siachen Glacier in the north, we are down up to the Indra Point in the Indian Ocean. From the Kutch region in Gujarat, we are deployed right up to the eastern part of Arunachal Pradesh. Not only in India, we are also deployed in 49 United Nations peacekeeping missions as of now, and we are ensuring peace across the world. So Indian Army, being the second largest organization in the world, has its arms open for all energetic people like you, and I'm sure most of you would like to join. Just a couple of days back, a very simple man asked me, जनरल साहब आप इतने सीनियर अफसर हैं, आप ये बताइए 1971 की वॉर में आप लोगों ने पाकिस्तान के 2 टुकड़े किए थे, अगर आज लड़ाई होगी तो क्या करेंगे? So I was surprised about this question, but then I told him, बड़े भाई ऐसा है, 71 में 2 टुकड़े किए थे, इस बार टुकड़े टुकड़े कर देंगे. So yeah, so we stand firm. We stand firm. The Indian Army is committed to ensure the safety and security of each of its citizens. We are capable of fighting a 2-front war and also deal with insurgency situations or any other situation which comes up within the country. And I can assure you that the Army or the armed forces will never let any one of you down. Lastly, about the activities at the MIT-ADT. Our first interaction with the MIT-ADT came when in October 22, when we were wanting to conduct a training seminar for our Army public school teachers. Then we came across the MIT-ADT and we happened to interact with Dr. Priya Singh and one of our colleagues, I think Madam Jovita. Both of them, along with a couple of more, had conducted an excellent training capsule for our teachers, and the teachers still remember that. So as far as the Army here in Pune and the MIT-ADT is concerned, we would like to collaborate. We would like to utilize this energy of the youth over here, and let us all channelize it and build a stronger nation from today itself. With these words, I would like to bid adieu. I know some of you are wanting to immediately leave this hall and go to the tuck shop where you all hang around. We have come to know of that also. So we'll not take much time. Thank you very much. I sincerely extend my gratitude to Dr. Karad, Dr. Mangesh Karad, and the entire faculty for giving me this opportunity to interact with the youth over here. Jai Hind, Jai Maharashtra.
Thank you very much, sir. Please accept our sincere gratitude in the form of a standing ovation for your courage, bravery, and passion, and for serving our mother nation, which, with the art you demonstrate for the well-being of the civilians in the country. Thank you very much, sir, for gracing this occasion with your encouraging words. Thank you very much. And now, I request our beloved Founder President, Honorable Professor Dr. Vishwanath Karad, sir, to give the presidential address.
Friends, it truly fills my heart with a sense of pride and pleasure when I stand before you on this unique occasion. The person of fest'2023 would like to express my feelings of joy and satisfaction. I see today's honorable chief guest of this function, Mr. Major General Yogesh Chaudhary Sahab, Mr. Madhur Bhandarkar, and Srimati Pooja Shukla. I'm really grateful to them. You have just heard the words of wisdom. These great people have spoken to you. I hope you must have understood. It was not a play of words, but it was all through the passion and the fire in their belly to advise you, speak to you their mind, how to live and how not to live. In one sentence, we have been trying to understand the very mission of Honorable Major General Yogesh Chaudhary Sahab. मन की भावना क्या है? ऐसे बड़े पद पे कितने सालों से काम करते रहे, आपने सारी भारत को, भारतीय संस्कृति, परंपरा और तत्वज्ञान को जाना है, समझा है, और समझने के बाद आपने अभी जो अपील किया, to these all young students, friends, fortunately this institution or the MIT group of institutions, and particularly this MIT Art, Design and Technology University, Pune, India, has been trying to develop a sense of discipline and character. I'm using two words, and we have been highly committed. Professor Mangesh Karat and his team and all the staff members are highly committed for this noble cause of what you said, sir, nation building. One word. Our Madhur Bhandarkar ji and Pooja, they spoke very briefly, but it was to exactly pinpoint ये जिंदगी क्या है, ऐसा मतलब है उसका, कैसे जीना और कैसे नहीं जीना ये सिखाता है. And the very mission this institution has taken is to develop the holistic, peace-loving society. बहुत एक दिशा है अलग सी. You know it very well that the entire nation and possibly the youngsters, if they are not properly given the guidance, I know that all these students have come here with a sense of purpose and sense of duty toward their mother, the father, the family, the society, the nation itself. But कभी-कभी गलती हो जाती है. This institution has been always saying our students are to be physically fit, mentally alert, intellectually sharp and spiritually elevated. The last word is equally important. When I speak about the science and religion and spirituality alone, along with the social commitment of philosophy of what India stands for. एक प्रयास है. And you have seen the whole mission and the very nature of the program in the initial 3 programs which were presented. I am grateful to Rudanath Mangeshkar. Rudanath, your son, Adinath, khade ho jao bhai. Give the big clap. We are very fortunate, sir. This institution has been fortunate. I don't want to praise myself, but very typically, I am a very mad person, really speaking. I have not gone to a cinema theatre for 40 years. भंडारकर जी ध्यान में लीजिएगा. और ऐसे पागल आदमी के पास राज कपूर की 100 एकड़ जमीन आती है. क्या कारण है भाई? What is that indication? we are a firm believer of the divinity within. And that word divinity certainly applies in our case. Yeah, the biggest dome in the whole world, I was not knowing it, that it is the biggest. But friends, remember, when I said this, I come from a very small village of a farmer's family. I myself never wanted to be an engineer at all. And देखिए चौधरी साहब कि जिसको इंजीनियर बनना नहीं वो इंजीनियर बन जाता है, टीचर बन जाता है और MIT खोलता है और बात करता है वर्ल्ड पीस की, विश्व शांति की बात होती है. ये क्या संबंध के साथ? Possibly, I don't want to elaborate much, friends. It's not a time to advise or preach you anything, and especially to the very learned chief guest of today's function, all of them, when they have given a very brief advice. एक ध्यान में रखना, ये भारतीय संस्कृति, परंपरा और तत्वज्ञान का थोड़ा सा जिक्र हुआ. Friends, remember, a time has come. Kashi Banaras just day before, as your representative, भारत की सबसे पुरातन नगरी, 4,500 साल का इतिहास है, विद्वत जनों की नगरी बोला जाता है. ज्ञानी किसे कहते हैं और विद्वान किसे कहते हैं पता नहीं. ज्ञानी किसको बोलना और विद्वान किसको बोलना, खोज 4,000 साल से. ऐसे नगरी में तुम्हारी संस्था के माध्यम से we are the 9th World Parliament of Science, Religion, Philosophy, and the Life Mission was discussed. The topmost scientists, men of philosophy and men of religion, the scholars, the Banaras Hindu University people, मैंने जीवन में पहली बार देखा. 1916 में बनी यह विद्यापीठ. 13,000 acres of land, Madan Mohan Malviya. 25,000 students capacity hostels. मैं तो के अचंभ हो गया, मुझे अचरज लगा. लेकिन I bowed down to that great man, Madan Mohan Malviya. झाला भूता त्याने कुंडली अनंता, ऐसा एक संक्षेप में वैष्णव जनों का एक प्रयास है. सत्य संकल्प का दाता यानी ईश्वर होता है. संकल्प सत्य होना चाहिए, निस्वार्थ होना चाहिए, विदाउट एनी ईगो होना चाहिए. ऐसी बड़ी लंबी कहानी है और अभी वक्त आ गया है जो विवेकानंद ने बयान किया था 11 सितंबर 1893. सबको मालूम है, शायद यहाँ जो बैठे हैं महानुभाव वो तो सब जानते हैं. लेकिन as I have been a follower of the great noble son of India, Swami Vivekananda, I would like to repeat the mission and the passion of developing the culture of peace in the India and the world. विश्व गुरु की बात हुई, चौधरी साहब ने बयान किया, बड़ी विनम्र भाव से उन्होंने थोड़ा सा प्रेज की बात हुई. लेकिन that's going to come true. ध्यान में रखो भाई, मैं कोई भविष्य करता नहीं. I cannot profess the things, but I do have a capacity to having an insight and a little bit of vision. That's why I am making this statement to you, friends. स्वामी विवेकानंद का बयान है, तुम्हारा ही भाई. 1893 की बात है, 11 सितंबर, the first World Parliament of Religion, Chicago. और वहां पे तुम्हारा एक भाई बोल रहा है दुनिया के सामने. 5,000 topmost scientists, men of philosophy, thinkers are gathered together, and he makes one statement and changes the whole world view. And when he says, my sisters and brothers of America and the world, remember, union of science and religion oblique spirituality alone will help to bring harmony and peace to mankind. दुनिया को सुख, समाधान, शांति का मार्ग दिखाना हो तो इसका समन्वय जरूरी है. कभी भी हो, कितने सालों के बाद हो. उसने बयान किया है आगे. Remember, friends, it was stated in 1897 when we were under the clutches of the British. were being ruled by the British people, बयान है उस टाइम का। विवेकानंद ने कहा, रिमेंबर फ्रेंड्स, माय मदर इंडिया, गर्व नहीं स्वाभिमान से, माय मदर इंडिया विल बिकम फ्री फ्रॉम द क्लचेस ऑफ द ब्रिटिश आफ्टर 50 years फ्रॉम टुडे ऑनवर्ड्स। बयान है, भविष्यवाणी है। And you know friends, 1897 add 50, it comes to 1947. भविष्यवाणी सत्य कथा में उतर गई। इसलिए बता रहा हूं कि ऐसे बड़े बड़े लोगों की यह धरती भूमि है जहां ऐसे भविष्यवेत्ता भी है। दुनिया मानती है, ध्यान में रखो। And we should understand that we have been having in this institution the very wording of starting with philosophers and ज्ञानेश्वर to Albert Einstein. ये क्या बात है भाई? कहाँ आइंस्टाइन और कहाँ संत ज्ञानेश्वर? उल्टा है, कहाँ ज्ञानेश्वर और कहाँ आइंस्टाइन। कमी लेखनी की बात नहीं है ये, ध्यान में रखो। Remember friends, it has been proved yesterday only, Honorable Dr. Karan Singh, Arif Ahmad Khan, Dr. Kiran Kumar, all the topmost people of India were together in Kashi Vishwanath corridor. 54 topmost people of India gathered together to discuss and deliberate and decide and show the pathway of harmony and peace to mankind. मैं आपको बड़ी नम्रता से कहना चाहता हूं कि आप मेरे घर के छोटे भाई लोग हैं सारे। ये दिशा है और ये मंगेश की बात मैंने 2-3 बार दोहराई। If you want to really learn and understand something, go to that dome. It's not a structure. जाके खड़े तो रहो, देखो तो सही। See, understand, observe, and then experience. अनुभूति की जरूरत होती है। This will give you the greatest message of world peace. भावी काल में अपनी एजुकेशन की बात है। दुनिया का एजुकेशन में ऑल द यूनिवर्सिटीज ऑफ द होल वर्ल्ड, unfortunately they are concentrating on the body and the brain. Every living being, remember friends, you are all students of engineering. Every living being, the smallest of the smallest cell, the living cell, has a body and has a brain. It's a system. It's a system. Engineering system. Body and the brain, and on the other side there is the soul, spirit and the mind. ये 4 compartments, they make a life. They make a life for you and me too. But this is the truth, this is the scientific truth, the scientific narration. And you must never forget, along with the body and the brain, you should never forget the soul and the mind. मैं तो कभी कभी कहता हूँ, क्या केमिस्ट्री ऑफ माइंड क्या है, समझने की कोशिश तो करो। And this institution, or the MIT World Peace University, we have a role to play. और यही रास्ता है जो विवेकानंद जी ने बयान किया है कि what is our duty? Duty is nothing but to perform the duty towards your mother, the father, the family, the society, and the nation. मातृदेवो भव, पितृदेवो भव, आचार्य देवो भव, अतिथि देवो भव। ये सिंपल संदेश है। दुनिया देख रही है तुम्हारी तरफ। I can assure you friends, because I had the fortune of going to some nations and speaking to the scholars and thinkers, the world is looking to Mother India with a hope and expectation that this can only show the pathway of harmony and peace to mankind. On the background of the coronavirus or the COVID-19, you have seen, friends, we had been hiding ourselves behind the doors, every one of us, including myself. Possibly Mr. Chaudhary too, and everybody will agree, and the Prime Minister and the President. All the Security Council members of the world, United Nations, where were they? भाई, कोरोना की बात है, COVID-19 की बात है, one virus, only a strength of 20 to 25% only. 100% आ जाता है बाहर तो क्या होगा? Are we supposed to engage ourselves into the making of the biological weapons, the chemical weapons? And if you trigger, it can finish and ruin this whole earth within a fraction of second. करो मत भाई, ये रास्ता नहीं है, ये अपना दायित्व है. हमारे मेहमान और आप सारे बच्चे हियर आफ्टर यू हैव अ ड्यूटी. रिमेंबर फ्रेंड्स, थोड़ा सा सोचने की बात है. धर्म ग्रंथों की बात करते तो धर्म ग्रंथ क्या सिखाते भाई? हमारी भगवत गीता हो, बाइबल हो, होली कुरान हो, होली त्रिपिटक हो, ये सारे नेम ले लो. क्या सिखाते हैं? कैसे जीना और कैसे नहीं जीना. साहब ने बराबर कहा, शराब पीने से और तमाशा करने से कोई बड़ा नहीं होता भाई, मर जाते हैं. यू हैव टू फेस द मोस्ट हॉरिफाइंग डिस्ट्रक्शन ऑफ योर सेल्फ. अपना क्या फर्ज है, यही बात हमारे चौधरी साहब ने, मधुकर भंडारकर जी ने कही. हमारी पूजा बेटी भी इतनी सुंदर भाषा में बोली थोड़े में. तो मैं आपको रिक्वेस्ट करता हूँ फ्रेंड्स, वी आर मीटिंग आफ्टर वेरी लॉन्ग टाइम, बट आई एम वेरी हैप्पी एंड बी ऑन द पाथवे. मैं साहब के सामने ही कहूँगा, ये हेलो हेलो, रिमेंबर मंगेश, you have a duty. No whistling any time, please. You know, this institution has been saying, I don't know, I'm meeting after some time. Our first letter which we take from the parents and the students is, those who feel discipline is a punishment, they need not apply to MIT. मत आओ भाई इस कैंपस में. मंगेश, ध्यान रखना, that's our commitment. We don't compromise on this. Chakradev, they should understand what is meant by discipline. When Chaudhary Sahib is sitting here, Madhur Bhandarkar and everybody, it's not fine on my part on this occasion before the guest, but I felt little sad. ये बाजार है ना, बहुत बाजार है बाहर. जाओ ना भाई वहाँ. यहाँ काय को आए भाई आप सीखने के लिए? ये तरीका नहीं होता है ध्यान में रखो. आज चौधरी साहब के, मधुर भंडारकर के जीवन से सीखो भाई. मैं गुस्सा नहीं करता, लेकिन अपने माँ बाप की याद तो करो. क्या चाहते हैं वो? तुम्हारी माँ और पिताजी राह देख रहे कि मेरा बेटा बड़ा होके आएगा, बड़ा अच्छा होके आएगा. दे आर वेटिंग फॉर यू बिकॉज दे हैव पेड सो मच मनी. पैसा बहुत दिया है भाई यहाँ पे सीखने के लिए. सॉरी, I should not have been little angry about you. उसके लिए क्षमा चाहूँगा. लेकिन ध्यान में रखना कि यही सीखना है. यही पर्सोना फेस्ट का भी मतलब है. पर्सोना फेस्ट is to learn and understand, enjoy, but not the way in which the other way wrong, going in the wrong direction. Friends, I am so grateful to Chaudhary Sahab. मधुर जी, आपको धन्यवाद. फिर से आना भाई, ये आपकी जगह है, हमको सिखाइए थोड़ा. और हमारी पूजा बहन, सबको धन्यवाद. थैंक यू सो मच फ्रेंड्स.
Thank you very much, sir, for always imparting your earned knowledge with our young minds and the future of our nation. We will now end this program with a word of thanks followed by national anthem. So may I request Professor Dr. Virendra Shetty, the convener of Persona Fest 2023, to propose the word of thanks.
Sit down. Dear students, please sit down. I will say in 3 words only, please sit down. And maintain the discipline. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening to one and all. ही ज्ञानेन सदृश्य पवित्र मिही विद्यते. ज्ञानासारखे पवित्र व श्रेष्ठ या जगात काही नाही. I am Dr. Virendra Shetty, convener of 5th Persona Fest 2023, the most immersive techno-cultural festival with the theme bringing out the all-round persona of an individual. All the events in Persona 2023 are organized to inspire to educate and to entertain all our students. On behalf of the entire team of Persona 2023 MIT-ADT Design Technology, I feel honored and privileged to have the opportunity to propose a vote of thanks on this special occasion. Thank you is such a prayer that cannot be seen or touched. It must be felt by heart. First and foremost, I would like to thank our chief guest, Major General Yogesh Chaudhary sir, VSM, Major General Administration, Headquarters Southern Command, who honored this festival with his inspirational thoughts and with his esteemed presence. Thank you very much, sir. I also express my heartfelt thanks to Padma Shri Honorable Mr. Madhur Bhandarkarji, an Indian film director, producer, for accepting our invitation and for his valuable contribution for nation building through films. Sir, thank you very much. I would like to express my deep sense of gratitude towards our today's guest of honor, Honorable Ms. Pooja Shukla, CEO, founder, Cosmos Global Network and Lavida Training Singapore, for enlightening our students. Thank you, ma'am. I would like to thank our alumni and guest of honor, Mr. Aro Velankarji, film actor, for accepting our invitation. Thank you, Aro. We are grateful to our founding father, Vishwadharmi Professor Dr. Vishwanath D. Karat, sir, founder, MIT's MIT Group of Institutions, and President, MIT-ADT Design Technology University, Pune, for his words of wisdom and his blessings. His able guidance has always encouraged us. We thank him for his kindness, his interest and support. Sir, you are the source of inspiration for all of us. Thank you, sir. I, on behalf of the entire team, convey deep regards and heartily thanks to our Vice Chancellor and Executive President and our esteemed leader, Honorable Professor Dr. Mangesh T. Karat, sir, for supporting, guiding in the organization of this event. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. My sincere thanks to Honorable Professor Dr. Anand Chakradev, sir, Pro Vice Chancellor, MIT-ADT Design Technology University, for his help and support during this preparation for this event. Thank you very much, sir. I also thank Honorable Adinath Mangeshkarji for your consistent support for this event. I also thank our Registrar, Dr. Mahesh Chopre, sir, who helped us in obtaining the necessary approval for organizing this event. I am also thankful to Honorable Professor Dr. Sunita Karad, ma'am, Director, MITCOM, for her constant support and guidance. My heartfelt thanks to all Dean Directors, HODs, faculty members, supporting staff for their valuable contribution. An event of this dimension cannot happen overnight. The wheels start rolling months in advance. We have been fortunate enough to be backed by a team of very motivated and dedicated student committee members and volunteers. I cannot take name of everyone, but I thank each one of you. I thank all distinguished invitees, guests, judges of all events who are present here for accepting our invitations. I thank all our governing council members, board of management members, all trustees for their support and guidance. I thank the media, I thank members of media, print media, for covering this festival. I would like to take this opportunity to thank my nuclear counterpart, Dr. Rajneesh Kaur Sajdev and Dr. Nachiket Thakur, convener of Persona Fest 2023. At the end, I thank all of you for making this event a successful event. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.